Hello, welcome to Pilates Matwork with weights. And today, just like the name says, we're going to be doing some Pilates exercises with weights. Now, some of the exercises we're going to do aren't typically Pilates exercises, but we're just going to sprinkle them in. And we're going to work today with a set of 5. You might want something a little bit less than that. If you want something a little bit more than that, you could do that. I don't recommend anything over 10 pounds. And if you're a beginner, then I recommend focusing with no weight. Make sure that you get the form down before adding the weights back in. Bad form without the weight won't magically fix itself when you add the weights back in. So very important there. The other thing is I do have my little lumbar back support here. So if you need that for roll downs, roll ups, those kinds of things, you can have whatever you need there. And that being said, let's start standing. We'll start standing. And we don't need any weights while we're standing for right now. We're just going to kind of prepare the spine here. So find a nice, good standing posture and engage that center line. So kind of envision a corset wrapping everything around and holding everything up and in, or you just put on your favorite pair of jeans from the dryer and they're a little tight. So you've got to kind of, take everything up and in to make them work for you. Just kind of find that. And then from here, just take a big inhale and reach, and exhale and come down. And we'll take that again. Big inhale and reach, and now take it a knee bend and come down. Pressing through the feet and the legs. And pressing through the feet and the legs, coming all the way up. Good, let's take a side bend to the left. I'm keeping my hips over my ankles, so I'm not kind of swinging out here. And my top arm is nice and long. It's going to give me a little bit more engagement down the side. Good. And then using the obliques, coming back, we'll take that to the other side. Breathing. And coming back down. One more time, big inhale. Good, little knee bend, pressing through the feet and the legs, coming back up. Good. Now I'm going to let you choose. If you want your arms up, that's going to feel one way. Out to the side, it's going to feel another way. And likewise here. So I think it's harder when you're up here, and we're just going to lift and lower the heels. Try to lift straight up. If they snap or pop, crackle, all that, that's all fine as long as there's no pain associated with it. Good. And then maybe just going from side to side here. Good. And then from here, we'll come to the V. Good. So hip, knees, and toes are turning out. Heels are connected as best as you can. And we'll lift and lower. Good. Now we'll add a little squat. Good. And just lower and lower the arms. From here, take your feet out a little bit wider. Let the hips and everything just move with you as you just go into some rotations. Good. Now I've still got that center line. Good. And whenever you're ready, good. We're going to take this into some Pilates push-ups. There's a wonderful warm-up for reformer and for the weight. So you can do this parallel hip width apart, parallel feet and legs together, or the Pilates feet. That's going to be the most challenging one. So you just have to choose. And we're going to take this, arms up by the ears. Find that center line of engagement. Arms are going to stay by the ears. And then I'm going to envision myself diving over a beach ball. So I'm scooping in that belly button. If you've got osteoporosis or something like that, keep a flat back and a bend in the knees. Good. And then I'm going to come down. And then I'm going to walk this out into my plank. Knees can come to the floor or stay lifted. Good. Nice and strong through the shoulders. Halfway down and push up. Walk it back. Bent knees are long legs. Stop the hips over the ankles. Good. And then I'm going to roll that back up. I'm pressing into the feet, in the legs as I come up, making them take the load. And maybe just a little bit of a back bend here. And we'll go again. Big inhale. Exhale. We'll dive over that beach. Good. As you come down, we'll walk that out. Good. Knees are lifted or grounded. Halfway down. Push up. Walking it back. Good. Coming all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Little back bend. I'm getting warm now already. Let's go again. Big inhale. Exhale, rolling it down. Walking it out. Good. Finding your plank. Half push up. And we'll just drop the knees while we're down here, finding a little child's pose. Knees can be together as wide as the mat or somewhere in between. Find it where it's good for your body. And then from the child's pose, we're going to move into some cat-cow. So this can also be done on forearms here if your wrists don't like being up. Knees are going to be about hip width apart. They can be a little bit wider if you've got a cranky low back. So I'm going to press the floor away from me and my belly button is in. Good. On an inhale, I'm going to take my chest forward, tipping the pelvis back. Here's your cow pose. Exhale, and I'm going to round, looking towards the thighs. There's mad cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Now let's do a little bit of a dynamic cat-cow flow here. So this is more upper body intensive. I'm going to inhale on the cow. Exhale as I round through cat. I'll sink back, little child's pose. Inhale, forearms drop to the floor as I shift forward. Elbows staying tight to the body. It's a baby push-up as you come up into that cow pose. And we'll round, taking it back. Forearms drop, shifting forward. Elbows stay in. It's a baby push-up one more time. Taking it back. Elbows drop, shifting forward. Baby push-up as you come up. Good. We'll flatten that back. We'll take this into a tail wag. So I'm going to put a bend in my left knee. Good. And as I let my left foot come to the left, I'm going to look over the left shoulder at that foot. And then I'm going to look over the right shoulder as I take my left foot to the right, looking forward over there. And so then we'll wag. And then one more time. Good. Taking that down, other side. Right knee bend. Good. Taking it to the right and left. Right and left. Right, left, right, left. And take it down, child's pose. Come onto your back, and we want the weights to be close here. I'm going to grab those. And so just take a moment when you come onto your back, just start rolling the shoulders back for a moment, maybe taking your feet as wide as the mat. Re-engage with that center line, and then let the knees go side to side here. Now, this should be not too fast, but you may not go as far to each side if the inner center line is properly connected. And then once ready, good, we'll come back to center. So going into some pelvic tilting here, zipping up and in with that center line. We're in that neutral spine. And I'm just going to tilt the pelvis back so the pubic bone is coming towards the face. That's your posterior tilt. As I rock it forward, hip bone's coming towards my feet. That's my anterior tilt. Maybe I have a little arch back here. And then I'm just going to move that forward and back. Feeling that nice deep transverse abdominis connection right below the navel. And then from here, good, the next time you roll forward in that anterior position, good, just roll the shoulders back. We're going to prepare, and we're going to take this into a roll. So I'm going to roll that pelvis back, peeling up bone by bone, right into the bridge. Good, holding up the bridge. And then I'm going to lower from the mid-back, through the rib cage, through the lumbar, through the sacrum, and back to neutral. One more time, rocking it back, peeling up bone by bone, moving through that rib cage, up to the mid-back, and then lowering down from the mid-back, through the rib cage, through the lumbar, through the sacrum, and back to safe neutral. We're going to add our weights in here. I'm going to grab my weight, and I'm going to take my weight to my hip creases here. So from here, we're just going to lift straight up, and we're going to do that 5 times. So from here, inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now hold it up there. Good. Let the right hip dip a little bit and take it back center. and left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center, right, center, left, center. One more round. Right, center, left, center, lift, lift, lift. We'll take that down. Short little break here. And when you're ready, we're going to take that up again. So pressing up. Good. Now from here, we're going to lower halfway down, squeeze and lift, 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 halfway down, squeeze and lift one more, halfway down, squeeze and lift, 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 and lower down. Remove the weights here for a moment. Bring the knees in through the chest and rock, rock side to side. Woo. Didn't look like much, but I certainly felt it, so I hope you did too. So now I'm going to take my feet back down. And on this one, we're going to go into chest lifts. Now, different things for different people. You can take one weight here. So for me, that's a 5. You can make that harder if you take both of your weights together. I wouldn't do more than probably 6 or 8 pounds here. So just be mindful of how much weight you have. So I'm going to just do my 5 here. Good. I'm going to take this up. Good. Big inhale. Exhale, nod the chin. Good. We're going to crunch forward. There's 1. Low and controlled. 2. 3. 4. 5. Belly button stays in. And 6. Good. And then from here, we'll make that a little bit more challenging. Knees and tabletop or straight up towards the ceiling. You choose. And here we go again. We're going to go 5 or 6. Let's do 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to take my feet back down to the floor. Good. So from here, I'm going to reach my right leg long, and I'm going to come up and cross over to the right side as I bend that knee in. And I'm going to do mine with a C curve, but you stay down if you need to. So big inhale, exhale. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll do that to the other side. The left leg's going to come long. And here we go, to the left. Here's 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now from here, I'm going to lower that weight. And we're actually going to take this into skull crushers. So again, you can use just one weight. Skull crushers, we have the weight, and it's kind of right over your head here. So be mindful. You're going to bend the elbows. Weight's going to come behind you as you press up. And so that's going to be for your triceps. Now, I can do this with 10, pretty comfortable. So I'm going to bring both of my weights in here. So use it. And once you're ready, good. We'll bend. We'll extend. 1, 2, belly button still stays in. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. Now, from here, we're going to take this down and we're going to repeat some of those chest lift exercises again. So come back to your original weight. And here we go. Here, come up. We'll do 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Knees in tabletop or legs straight up. And here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Taking that down, right leg comes long. We're going to up and cross to the right. And we go 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we will take that to the other side. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good. From here, take the weight that you're using for skull crusher. Last one of these, taking it up, belly button is in, and here we go. We're gonna go 6, careful not to drop, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can put the weights to the side, take the arms out to the side, one knee at a time. We're gonna take this into a spinal twist. So I'm gonna let my knees come all the way over to the right, looking to the left. And breathe and expand. Feels good to my back, also feels good to my calves a little bit here. Good. Head back to center, one leg at a time, or use your abs to bring the knees back in. And then we'll bring the knees over towards the left, looking to the right. And once ready, one leg at a time, or using the knees, coming back to center. Good. So we're going to take this into our hundreds now. We'll do this one without weight. So feet can be grounded, knees in tabletop, up to the ceiling, or somewhere along the diagonal line. If you take your legs in the external rotation for tabletop or the long diagonal line, you'll get a little bit more inner thigh and pelvic core connection as well. So finding where you're going to find it, where you're going to start, arms are up, find that center line, zipping up and in, big inhale, exhale, find your hundreds position, start pumping those arms, and we inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, lift the chest higher, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, deeper through the arms, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, hold, lift the chest higher, reach deeper through those arms, and take that down. Whew. And we'll wiggle, wiggle, wiggle side to side, taking head and neck from side to side. Good. So from here, I'm going to grab my lumbar support, and I'm going to go ahead and place this right under my lumbar. Now, if you need to take a seated version of this where you go down partway and then come back up, you're welcome to do that. But I'm going to start here from the down. So my legs are long, my arms are up, I'm zipped up and in. Big inhale, exhale, nod the chin, look towards the feet, move through center, coming up, and you can choose to stop there or come all the way forward. Good. I need this down just a little bit more. Good. And then I'm just going to keep that scoop as I roll back. Inhale, exhale. Up and forward. And we'll take it back again. Good. Inhale, exhale. Oh, it's harder for me today. My abs are tired from that weight work. Good. And then we're going to take it back. So this time, you can continue with the roll-ups and the roll-downs. If you would like to do a roll-over today, feel free to go right into that. Good. So as you come back, good. Legs open, shoulder width apart, toes point down. Make sure you're not on the neck. Good. You're going to lower that down. coming all the way up. And we'll go again. And moving down. Maybe a little bit more slower than what I just did with that. And last one. And lower back. Good. And as you come up, just get a nice little forward fold. And while we're up here, we're going to go right into the Sol series. The Sol series, I'm going to move that out of the way. Good. So I'm going to take my legs about mat width apart. Good. Arms are going to come forward. Let's start with spine stretch forward. Relaxing the shoulders. We're peeling off an imaginary wall. Good. I'm scooping in that belly button. I'm reaching. I'm going to my limit. You want to try to get your arms by the ears. Keep a long back if you've got osteoporosis or something like that. And then we will stack bone by bone. And all the way back up. And we'll reach and go again. And stacking bone by bone. 2 more times. Rounding. Reaching. And coming back up. This is one of those exercises where I didn't really like it too much in the beginning. Now, I really, really appreciate the stretch of it as I have moved into my practice. Good. You can relax the arms down here. Arms to the side. Both hips are going to stay grounded. Good. I'm going to take this to the right and reach over. Squeezing the upper rib cage and the top of the hip together on the right side and coming back up. Oh, move my weights out of the way here. Take it to the other side. And you just go to your side bend where you can go. And we'll do that again. One more time each side. And coming up and back to the left. And back to center. Good. So from here, going into the twist, we'll keep arms long today. Try to keep your arms kind of like in sync with each other. So when we do the twist, one arm doesn't come forward and look really out of control. So from here, sitting nice and tall, good. I'm going to twist to the right, maybe twist a little bit more and come to center. To the left, maybe a little bit more and center. To the right, maybe a little bit more and center. To the left, a little bit more and center. Relax through there. We'll take this into full Sol now. So from here, when you're ready, good. I'm going to rotate, round and reach. And coming back up, rotate, round and reach. And back up, rotate, round and reach. And back up, and rotate, round and reach. And coming back up. Good. We're going to bring back the weights now. Good. So I'm going to give you a couple things to do. We're going to go into bicep curls and then Russian twists from there. So you can do a few things. You can keep your legs long for both of these and curl. You can come back into a long back if you want a little bit more core into it and curl. Same thing for Russian twist. You can stay upright. You can have the knees bent or legs long, or you can come back and do that. So choose what weights you want. Do you want one? Do you want to combine them for something a little bit harder? That's actually, we'll do that for Russian twist, but bicep curls, you need a weight in each hand. My bad. So from here, I am going to bend my knees and I am going to sit back just a little bit here, a little bit more core. So zipping up and in, good. And then from here, good. We'll go. Let's do these for 8. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now I'm going to combine my weights. I'm going to start right here for Russian twist. Good. Sit up if you need to. Belly button is in. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Good. Come up from here, take a short break if you went into the incline. And we're going to take bicep curls again. You've got the option to do it the traditional way, like this, or you can take it into hammer curl, where the palms will face each other. So do your legs the way you need to do them. Good. Take an incline if you want them. Rolling shoulders back. We're zipped up and in. Second set, bicep curls 8 times. There you go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set yourself up for Russian twist. Take the weight that you're going to take. Another round, 16 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Take it up. Put the weights aside. Fold forward. Let's come back onto our back. Let's roll down to get there if you can. And we're going to come to a stretch. We're going to stretch the hamstring. So your left knee can be bent or extended long, whatever feels good to you. And then I'm going to take my hands behind my right leg and let them travel up as high as they can go. And maybe point and flex to that foot. Maybe some circles with that ankle in one direction. Then in the other direction. Good. And then from here, good, we're going to take this out to the side. So anywhere along this leg, you can hold on. Maybe you can reach the foot or the toe. Good. Just kind of take that out a little bit. Both hips are grounded. Still get that center line of engagement. This is a big stretch for me today. A good stretch, but a big one. And from here, we'll bring that leg back up. Good. Release any grips. Good. Let's go into some tiny circles. Let's do 8 tiny circles in both directions. So really tap into that core. This is sneaky core work. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. From here, we're going to switch sides. So right knee can be bent or extended long. Take your hands behind the left leg. Let them travel up as high as they can go. Upper body is grounded. And while here, you can point and flex that foot if you want to. Maybe rolling the ankles around in one direction and in the other. Good. And then once you're ready, good. Your left hand's going to grab somewhere on the outside of that leg, maybe the foot, maybe the toe. Belly button is in. Let that left leg go out to the left for a nice stretch. Noticing how maybe one side feels compared to the other. This is my tighter side. Then we'll bring that back up. We'll release the grip. Good. Tiny circles, 8 in both directions. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring the knees into the chest and rock, rock, rock. we're going to come onto our side for some side series. I'm going to grab one of my weights for that. And as you come here, decide how you want to be. So you can be up on the forearm. Just make sure we're not hanging in here. So you want to be lifted. You can be on the elbow. You can be down. Just kind of find it where you need to find it. And you can have a nice long line from shoulder to hip to ankle, or just shoulder to hip with feet forward. So kind of find where you need to do. Long, bottom leg can be long or bent. I'm going to be bent today. And I'm going to take my weight right on top of that thigh. Good. So from here, belly button is in nice and tight. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to bend. Here we go. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to take that into a combo. Good. Lower, lift, bend, extend. Lower, lift, bend, extend. Here's 3. Lower, lift, bend, extend. And last one. Lower, lift, bend, extend. Woo! Take the knee in, grab the shin or the ankle, press the hips forward, the knee comes back. Get a nice quad stretch here. Oh, that was intense. And depending on how heavy your weight was, that could have been really intense. And once you're ready, we're going to come back onto our backs. Good. Grab both of your weights, and we're going to do a chest press and slide combo. So from here, I'm going to take my palms. They're facing the feet. My elbows, I'm going to take them into a little bit of a hover. Good. And I'm going to press up and take it down to a hover. Palms turn toward each other. And I'm going to squeeze and take it back out. Good. Here's chest press. Out. Rotate. Fly. Open. Rotate. Chest press. Open. Rotate. Fly. Open. Rotate. Press. Fly. Press. Fly. One more, press and fly. Good. Going into some ab work here. We're going to take this into a long lever lift. So I'm going to kind of cross one hand over the other. Then I'm going to take them behind me. Good. And you can even kind of take the hands to each other or clasp them back here. You just want to cradle the head and the arms. Legs can be long. That's going to be the hardest. Or you can keep a bend in the knees. So you choose here. Good. Nice and long lever. Big inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Take that down. Good. Bend the knees. Good. We're going back to that fly chest press combo. So here we go. A little bit of a hover, and we'll press back to the hover and fly. And press right over the chest and fly. Press, fly, press, fly, press, fly, press, fly. One more time. Press and fly. Good. Put the weights down. Another round of those abs. So find your lever where you need to find it. 8 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, with a smile, 7, and 8. Woo. Taking that down, you can bend the knees into the chest for a moment. And then we're going to take that side lying series to the other side. So as I come up here, good, I'm going to grab my weight, just one. Good. And I want to try to train evenly. So I want to do the same thing with my arm over here that I did on the other side. And same thing with that bottom leg. I want to try to do the same thing and same weight as well. So I've got my weight up here, and here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we'll bend. And we'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now here's the combo. We're going to lower, lift, bend, kick. Lower, lift, bend, kick. Lower, lift, bend, kick. One more. Lower, lift, bend, kick. Good. Remove that weight. We are done with the weights, but move. Oh, actually, before you do that, you got to get the quad on this side. Bend that knee, grab that shin or the ankle, hips forward, knee back. Whew. We don't want to miss an opportunity to stretch. We are done with the weights, though. We're going to go onto our belly here in a moment. And then when you're ready, good, we'll take it to the belly. So we're going to do full swan series here. So that's going to be the swan, swan dive, and swan rocker. So from here, legs are going to be hip width apart. Hands are going to come a little forward into the side of the shoulders. Good. From here, when you're ready, belly button is in. Good. We're going to do 4, 4, and 4. So here's 4. Go a little bit or a lot, making sure shoulders are away from the ears. You're not hanging or crunching in the back. And we'll lower. And 3. Good. 2. Maybe exhale on that lower. And 1. Good. Now to go to swan dive, you need to be able to do high swan. So keep working on swan if you can't do the dive. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Swan rocker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. Take that down. Hand under the shoulder. Press back. Child's pose. Hey, that feels lovely. And we're going to come up to a seat. And we're going to do some mermaids. So different things for different people. You can take both feet to the side and mermaid this way. If you're familiar with the Z sit, then you can come into that, which is this one right here. Good. So from here, big inhale, exhale. I'm going to take that over here. I'm going to reach over nice and long. I'm reaching from my fingertip all the way to that hip. Good. Maybe rotating here with a nice long spine. Opening up to the side, moving through center. We'll counter stretch over. Again, nice long arms. We're going to do that one more time. So taking it down. Good. Reaching it over. We reach. Now let that hip relax and move in that direction. Good. We'll rotate. Opening back up to the side. Moving through center. Counter stretching over. And coming back to center. While we're here, take your hands forward, reaching around. It's a little bit of a stretch. Good, taking the arms up, hands together, bending the elbows straight back, tricep stretch. And when we're ready, good. We're gonna take the feet to the other side. So again, you can just let them be here, or you can find the Z. Big inhale, exhale, taking it over, really reaching again from fingertip to that hip. Find your length. We'll take rotation and reach. Opening up, moving through center, counter stretch over. And we'll take that again. Good. Inhale, exhale, taking it down, reaching long, finding rotation. Remember, always find the rotation from a long spine. Opening up, moving through center. We'll counter stretch over. And coming back, take your arms up to the side, palms are down. Good. Now turn the palms away from you. There's your bicep stretch. You can take your hands to the top of the hips behind. You can clasp them back there. Open up, find that chest stretch. Good. From here, I'm going to come out of the Z. Good. Short little neck stretch here, taking the chin to the chest. And back up to center. Left ear, left shoulder. Watch, make sure the right shoulder doesn't lift here. And back to center, right ear, right shoulder. Again, paying attention that the left shoulder doesn't lift. Back to center, chest and shoulders stay forward. Look to the left. Maybe bring that right shoulder back just a little bit. And to center, and looking to the right, bringing the left shoulder back just a little bit. And coming back to center. Thank you so much for joining me today for Pilates Matwork with weights. I hope you liked a little bit of a different format that I did with weights today. And I would appreciate a like and subscribe and a share. And thank you so much. And I'll hopefully join you again soon. Bye-bye.